Oh, okay, I see it now. Yeah, it's full of zealots. Who's gonna drop on Berg's expansions and just kill a few drones. It's good to do it with Thames because if you can get a nice storm off, you can kill like 8, 9, 10 drones with one storm. But let's work too. More speed upgraded Hydras. They probably have range at this point as well. He's gonna be able to snipe this Corsair. That sucks. If you can keep your Corsair alive for an extended period of time, like you can scout all of Zerg's base, his tech, everything. So it's really nice as a Protest player to keep that alive. Shuttle's moving in. It's going to be dropping on the mineral only, or it might fly past. But Loli actually sees this, and he's going to intercept it with 2 Scourge. He's going to have to drop these off. He only manages to drop off 2 Zealots, and they're stuck in a patch of Hydras. So only a handful of drone kills is probably going to happen. 1 so far. And yeah, so 1 drone kill, and he just lost 4 Zealots on the shuttle. So that sucked. Spot by Loli. It's important to have the OV sprout like he does. If you notice, he has a lot of OVs just over the different pathways and shit like that, so he can spot sneaky things like that. So that was good by him. We have 4 Templars at Protoss base and some Dragoons. He's probably ready to move out at some point. He'll start his push. Looks like he might be turning these into Archons, or no, he's pushing up with them. So he'll storm first. They'll turn him into Archons, more than likely. It's a pretty big Hydra group, but that storm was really nice. He didn't micro out of it. It killed a lot of Hydras. 1 Templar does get sniped though, and it looks like he's forced to retreat. He's gonna need lurkers to deal with these speed lots. They're just too good against Hydras unless you have a very large, like overwhelming force of them. So it looks like Protoss is gonna secure his mineral only. In a second here, once he decides to do that, it looks like the probe is admiring the minerals before he decides to steal them all away and send them to Ire. He's artsy or some shit. Protoss is continuing to macro up. He's got 3 Templar, 4 Dragoons, looks like 7 Zealots actually. 5 gateways total. Zerg is also messing up on his ramp on the opposite side of the river. That's the middle part. And he's sending out a little group of Zerglings just to scout around, make sure he doesn't have any sneaky bases. If Protoss is able to cannon up a base, it's very hard to crack it until you get Defilers out, so you need to catch them before they pop up or he just gets free bases. Oh, and he's actually trying to secure a base at the bottom, at the 6 o'clock position. He sees it with the Scourge though, so if he can get some, yeah, it looks like he's going to send his Hydras in and actually stop this, so that shouldn't really go anywhere unless he intercepts with his main army. Other Protest army, I'm referring to. Yeah, so the Hydras are going to shut this down, which is really good because, yeah, that's a really hard spot to crack without Defilers, which is, at high tech, that's a ways off for him. Protoss is deciding to push. He's heading towards the middle right now. He does have a large force, though, Zerg player does. He can set up a nice flank. I think these Zerglings are going to get sniped, though. He's trying to kill some goons. He gets 1 goon kill off. But that was largely an effective attack, but whatever. Loli is moving his force back to the center to intercept this Protoss army. And there's some lurkers coming in, so if he can flank this right, this could actually really hurt the Protoss army. Nice storms though. He's got 6 lurkers there, and no observers. So he's gonna have to retreat, or he's gonna have to move away. But if he gets cut off from the main Protoss army, those goons are gonna be able to be easily killed by, the roaming Zerglings that like to hump things as they run around the map and the shit out of you. Moving in for another attack here. A lot of goons, not that many Zealots, and these are gonna be forced to move away. He has no observers, which is really going to hurt him. Hopefully he's building one now because he needs one desperately. The lurkers are just going to hurt him more and more as the game goes on, and they build up in number. And we have a almost pure Zealot attacking force here. He doesn't burrow his lurkers. He could have killed a lot of these Zealots actually, but he's not burrowing them. He's still not burrowing them. Still not burrowing them. Okay, finally gets a burrow off. He got quite a few kills though. Kind of a mistake there. But he hasn't burrowed now. He's attacking the Nexus. He's going to be able to snipe it. Protoss has no observers. And Zerg is sending more reinforcements. Protoss is looking a bit weak right now. He has no real army. Like, he has no real way to deal with the lurkers. He has a lot of zealots that which get chewed up by the lurkers and no observers. He's going to be able to snipe this base for sure. He has 2 goons, but with no ob support. Okay, he finally has an observer. But it might get sniped with these Hydra. No, okay. He backs it off, but he will lose this Nexus. Protest should be able to break this if he decides to, but Protest is very weak right now. More units spilling in towards the middle. And those lurkers are... I think he's only managed to kill one of the lurkers, so he's doing very well with the lurkers. Still a very zealot-heavy army as well, which is perfectly countered by the lurkers. Yeah, they just get chewed up. He just lost a lot of zealots for just 5 lurkers. A second attacking force in. Zealots are all weakened. He actually could probably take this army, but he decides to retreat. Zerg is also looking to take the expansion in the southeast corner. He's going to be able to take that. He has Protest pretty well contained right now. Protest can't really do anything. He needs to keep his observers safe and mass up and just make a big push, and he needs to make sure that he keeps his army composition correct for what Zerg has. If he sees a lot of lurkers, he needs a lot of goons. If he sees a lot of lings, he needs a lot of zealots. Protoss is still contained. He's trying to fight up this ramp, but there's just so many Hydra there. He's not really going to be able to do anything. He needs to get more lots now. It's very Hydra heavy, which gets chewed up. Oh, and we have a nasty group of 6 more lurkers ready to chew up this Protoss army, and a lot of lings. Yeah, Zerg is macroing like a beast. I think he has 6 hatcheries running right now. And he's about to have a 3rd base and a 7th hatchery, 3 gas. That's really scary as Protoss, and Protoss is in no position to take another base at this moment. Some nice storms, but Zerg is going to keep on pushing. He has a lot of numbers right now, and Defiler's up as well. Storm's going off. He catches his own observer, and he damages a few Hydra, but it wasn't a very good storm. He's actually going to decide to... He's committing to this push, actually. I think he's going to crack it. It doesn't look like he has any storms. He's morphing Archons, and a Dark Storm goes up. He has Hydra in it, though. He should probably, move those out of there. Because they can't do shit. Okay. He's sniping the Archons, which is important. You don't want to let them build up too much. Yeah, 2 Archons go down. To crack the front base, Protest has no army. This looks like it's GG right now. That was well played. Yeah, good game. Looks like Loli takes the first game from Nate. That was a ZVP match. The next game could be ZVP or it could be versus Terran or Zerg. We'll have to see until it starts, but we're going to start that game in just a second.